Hey everyone, welcome back to Poppins Approved. This is the first time I've tried to actually do a live video here, but I thought this would be a really fun way to share with you guys the Dakota Backpacks and the Dakota Backpacks from Dagne Dover and the Indi Backpacks from Dagne Dover. So I have like all the sizes here so we can kind of compare. I have a few different like pouches and stuff so you can see the difference in the sizes. So just backing up here a little bit so you can see better. This is the small Dakota backpack and the small Indi backpack. And between the two, I would say that the Indi backpack holds a little bit more. And as you can see, like they're very similar in height, but the Indi backpack is just a little bit taller. It also obviously has more width, especially like at the top. You can see the top is round here on this one, so there's not going to be as much room as this one, which has a more rectangular shape. Let me see. Oh, hi, Blessed Mama. You guys are so sweet to be here. Okay, so right here I have the let's see what's inside of here. What's also different about the two is the Indi backpacks come with a lot of accessories, whereas the Dakota backpacks only come with, well, actually the small one doesn't really come with any. It doesn't come with a separate pouch like the medium and the large ones do. It only comes with this cute little key leash. I love these key leashes. They're stretchy and you can attach them in multiple places. So Dagne Dover's awesome about that. They have like it still has the package on that. There's one here on the side, and then there's also one, where is it? Right here on the inside as well. So really fun. Just attach that right there, and then have your key leash. Okay, so let me show you the inside of this one. This is going to be a little bit easier to show you the inside of because the small Indi that I have is in the black color, and so it's a little bit harder to show you. But another cool thing is the Indi backpack will hold a water bottle perfectly. I do have a 24-ounce water bottle here, and you can see that it has a actual like koozie for it, and that just snaps inside. So let me show you how that fits in there. You can see it's like where did it go? Like right there, there's still lots of room there at the top. You still have like a few inches even. So this zips closed with no problem. Let's see if the water bottle will fit inside of the small. That just wants to lay down. Okay, so inside of here, this is actually going to fit as well. And it actually has a few inches at the top of this one too. So water bottles will fit into both. I like that with the Indi though, there is like an actual designated spot for it that kind of holds it in. Whereas with this one, it won't fit in any of the pockets because the pockets are too small, but it definitely will fit in there if you like the look of this backpack better and you still need to bring water with you. Just know that this will fit this kind of taller water bottle. Which one is your top choice packability wise? Okay, well, as I'm going through these, I've kind of noticed I do like the packing of both of them. Just even showing you guys though, you can see this opens a lot wider and I can see everything a little bit easier inside of the Dakota backpack versus the Indi backpack. I think they both pack great, but probably, I don't know. I really do like both of them, but for like visibility wise and kind of packing it up and getting to everything, I still think the Dakota is probably the one that I like better for that. Let's see. I like the pink, but I would have it in the bigger size. Okay, yes. So this is I forgot to mention, this is the color pinkish. I really, really like pinkish. It's an awesome color. I enjoy it a lot because it's like a purpley pink, and so it's not too pink, it's not too purple. Perfect, like in the middle. But there's those two. Let me show you really quickly with something maybe you guys will know. Let's see. This is let me just throw a few things in here just to show you like size wise. This is the Hunter toiletry case. It's the small one. And it won't fit sideways, but it will fit vertically up and down. So if I try and turn it this way, I would have to like really stuff that. But it does fit this way just fine. Now with the Indi, you're not going to be able to see it very well because again, it's black, but let me just show you. It will fit horizontally in this bag and fit on the bottom nicely. So you can see it in there. So this will fit either way. Just kind of to show you that the Dakota has a little more, it's a little bit skinnier and slimmer on the inside. And just kind of looking at the inside of these, the small Indi definitely has more room than the small Dakota. Yeah, let me show you here. This is a little bit bigger. This is the largest piece from, all of them are actually in there, but this is the largest. Let's see if it will fit in here, just standing up vertically. It's getting caught on some of the pockets there, but it's a little bit too tall for this bag. Now let's see if it will fit inside of the Indi, just for fun. Again, getting caught a little bit. There we go. I actually think this will fit. If I kind of, you can see there, it's like right at the top, and I can kind of squish it down and it will fit in there. So it's really kind of like poking up there. You can see that, but yeah, so you can see the Indi definitely is a little bit bigger. And let me show you here what they kind of look like on. Let's see if I can do this. I'll kind of bend down and show you what they look like on the body a little bit as I'm like bent over. Let's see here. So they both have super, super comfortable straps. Another thing that's nice about the Indi is you do have these stroller hooks here. So you could even attach like a messenger strap if you wanted to the back of this. I wouldn't love how close these are for going over your shoulder, but it's something to think about. You absolutely could do that. Maybe at the end of the video, if you're curious to see what that would look like, I'll grab a messenger strap that I have and we'll see how that looks on the Indi. All right, but here's what it looks like. There's the small Indi. Here is the small Dakota. Both super, super cute. I like them both for different reasons. So yeah, the Indi has more room, but the Dakota has more visibility. All right, let's move on to another size, unless you guys have more questions. I did have a lot of requests to see the small specifically, so that's why I kind of spent a lot of time on the small. But the medium is like my favorite. I think a colorful guitar strap would look amazing with the black. Yeah, I have a Lily Jade strap that I think might look really good with that small that I'll show you guys if you're interested in seeing what that would look like. Okay, so here is the medium Indi, which I have fallen in love with this bag. And I'm not sure if it's because I can see inside of it really easy because it is like the nice light gray color. So I can see in there really easy. It's just a really good size. I like this one a lot. I don't know. I've just found that of all three of the Indi backpacks, this is probably the one that I grab for the very most. And I think also because I like to have a little bit of extra room in my bags, just so that if I have extra things to throw in throughout the day, I'm not like searching for a space to put it. So I like to have a little bit of extra room, but not too big. So I found that this is like the perfect size. I always have loved the medium Dakota. So here they are side by side. This is in the heathered gray material, and I believe this color is called Palm. It's no longer available on their website, but if you search like Mercari or Poshmark, I know that there's a lot of Dagne Dover stuff going for sale over on those places, and sometimes you can find older colors there. So here is what they look like side by side. Let's turn them this way. You can see that the Indi has a little more width to it. So these pockets are going to be a little bit wider here. Let's actually see if this will fit. Yup, that definitely fits a water bottle, which is awesome. I actually don't know if I knew that about this bag, so I'm really excited about that. Yeah, so definitely fits larger things there on the side. You do again have the key leash for both of them. Sometimes I like to keep my keys over there. I think the Indi is really cute with this like buckle detail. It's really unique and different. Normally they both would come with luggage sleeves. The small ones do not come with luggage sleeves. But these ones do. This, since it's an older version, does not have the luggage sleeve. But if you go purchase a medium Dakota on their website right now, it will have that luggage sleeve. So that's nice. Let's look at the inside of them. Like I mentioned, the Dakota comes with a lot more stuff. So it comes with stroller straps. Here, actually, I have from the black one, it comes with the same things. You have really nice stroller straps. You get a changing pad. It's like a mesh kind of material on one side, and then a really nice like wipeable material on the other. And then what else is in here? Oh, the pouch. So the Dakota does come with the pouch. I don't know if I have it right here with me. I kind of keep all the pouches in one of my baskets that I have in my closet. But yeah, you get a pouch just like this. It's a neoprene pouch. They're perfect for organizing little stuff. And then I also have the bag that comes with it, which is perfect for like a shoe bag. It also fits things like clothes or I don't know, whatever you want to put in there. It fits a lot of great stuff. And this little pouch comes with all 3 sizes of the Indi backpack. Put that off to the side there. Again, like I was mentioning, you can really see inside of here very nice and easily. You get a lot of organization on the front wall of the bag with like zippered pockets. And I think that's the only thing that's missing from the inside of the Indi backpack is some sort of zippered pocket area. They have a lot of pockets. There's just no zippered pockets, which I wish there was a zippered pocket somewhere for like just little random things that you don't want to get lost. Because the pockets are kind of deep because of the height of the bag. So there's no pockets that, like I wish there was like a zipper right there at the top to put like smaller things so that nothing gets lost at the bottom. But you can see this is a magnetic pocket, goes all the way to the bottom. You have the Velcro pocket on the back, and then in front of that, there's 2 more pockets. And like I mentioned, they're longer pockets. Let's see here. This is the Lily Jade packing cases. Let me show you what that looks like inside of here. This is going to fit with no problem. Even, let me see if I can put the water bottle inside of the water bottle, like koozie, I guess is what it's called. All right, so you can see it's fitting in there perfectly, just fine. I could fit way more in there. Let's see. Here's also the small puncher. Gonna put that in so you guys can get a better look there of what this can kind of fit. Now let me show you what that looks like inside of this bag. This is gonna fit that no problem as well. Whoops, but like I mentioned, there's no like designated spot for water bottles inside of the Dakota. So I normally just kind of throw it in on the side of the bag. You could possibly fit it into one of these side pockets, which let me see if I can right now. But it's always a little bit tight. Oh, actually, that wasn't too bad. So that's in the, let's see if I can show you here. There's a mesh side pocket right there. And then I have the packing cases back there, and you can see there's lots of room still. If I wasn't using my laptop right now, I would show you. Wonder if I have a different laptop. Oh, I do in my bedroom. If you guys want to see what laptops look like in these, let me know. Am I dreaming? Is this alive? It is alive. I'm answering all your questions about Dagne Dover, Dakota, and Indi backpacks. If you guys have any questions. Okay, so there's what that looks like. You can see there's more room in there. And I can fit my 14-inch laptop in here in this back section. It kind of goes all the way up to the top corners, but it does fit without, like, I feel comfortable with it in there. So yeah, I like it better in the large just because there's an actual like designated spot for it, but it will fit in here. I brought it with me on trips before and it was totally fine. So there's that. Is there an outer side pocket? There is on the Dakota, but this doesn't, the side pocket does not fit bottles well. Let me show you something that will fit. Here's one of those like welly tins that you can get at Target. Sorry, I keep like shaking the table. I will try and not touch the table anymore so it's not shaking so bad for you guys. Okay, so let me show you that. Something like that fits in there perfectly, goes down below the top of the pocket. You can kind of see it there. But little things like that fit really great. But if you try and fit a water bottle, it just is too small. There's not enough like stretch in this pocket. So yeah, I can't fit a water bottle in there. I've tried before, it doesn't work. But on the inside pocket, it will fit into those two side pockets. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Stop touching the table. Okay, let's move on. Actually, let me show you what they look like on, so you can see the difference. I think, again, that this is going to have more room just because of the shape of it. You have more room here at the top because of the rectangular shape rather than the round shape. I still think they both can fit a lot, plenty for what you need. But if you like to throw in things on the top like jackets or blankets or things like that, the Indi backpack might be the better option for you. So let me see. This is the medium Indi. And then this is the medium Dakota on. You can kind of see there. I think these are more similar in size than the small ones are. The Indi backpack is definitely bigger than the small Dakota, but I think these are actually really comparable in size. How easy are these to clean? I've been looking for a good work bag. These are very easy to clean. Well, for me, from my experience, I've taken this bag on cruises before. I've taken it, like put it in the sand, and all that I do is I put it in the washing machine. They say on their website to wash it, hand wash it cold and then let it air dry. But I have thrown it in my washing machine before and it came out great. I don't have an agitator in my washing machine, so I'm not worried about throwing it in there. Yeah, it's just a top loader, no agitator. It's just the one on the bottom. I forget what that's called. But yeah, so I'm not worried about anything like catching onto the bag and ripping it or anything. So I've thrown it into the washing machine. They always come out fine for me. Sometimes the bag, the thing that I get the most questions about is the creases. And all that I do is pack it really full with like towels or something. And then I use a hand steamer and I just kind of steam it out and it always comes out fine for me. And honestly, I haven't had a lot of issues with the creases. I know that sometimes people are really worried about that, but if you don't store it where it's like bunched up and creased, I think it should be fine. The thing that I love the most about these bags is they're just like so unique and different because they are made of neoprene and they're so comfortable. These backpack straps are the most comfortable backpack straps ever of all the backpacks that I've tried. So if you're looking for something that's really comfortable, especially like in the black here, this is really beautiful looking. It's really unique looking. So if you went with like the medium size or the large size of this for work, if you're needing to bring laptop and stuff, the backpacks are so comfortable, but I also think they're like really pretty as well. Okay, let's look at the large sizes really quick. I've compared these two sizes a couple of times in different videos just because the large Indi backpack has been out for a long time. Sorry, hold on, I'm checking the comments really quickly. Do you recommend the Indi for someone with grown kids? So my youngest is 4, and so I don't need to bring like a ton of stuff for her anymore. She's potty trained. She sometimes still has accidents. We're trying to figure that out. So I do still bring a pull-up sometimes or like extra underwear or clothes. But I feel like this style right here, I will use even if I have to, even if I don't have to bring stuff for her anymore. I feel like this small size is perfect. Like I would be comfortable taking this into the grocery store, like as my own cute little purse. I love this size for that. While I am still bringing some like kid entertainment stuff and some like wipes and pull-ups and all that kind of stuff for her. The medium size I have found works really great for me. I tend to bring also like my planner with me, so I found that like this fits really well inside of both of these sizes. So yes, I definitely would recommend the Indi backpack for someone whose kids are grown, because I'm planning on using it when my kids are grown too. So definitely. Let's see here. Okay, so this is the large. I forget what this color is called. If someone knows the new blue color, what is it called? Anyways, this is the new blue color that they recently have come out with. I really like it. It's fun. It's a very vibrant color, which is what I wanted because I have a lot of like neutrals and stuff. So with Dagne Dover, I find that like these are the bags that sometimes I just want to be like comfortable and casual and have fun with the color. And so let me show you the inside here. Like I mentioned, it comes with its own pouch. You can see, I love, love, love that they've done the zippers on the front wall of the Dakota backpack so that you utilize all this space here at the top. So let me turn this around. You can see there's two zippered pockets there and then a long zippered pocket underneath that. So this whole like front wall of the bag is actually storage and being utilized, which I love. And then back here in the back, you can throw in things like your laptop, but in the large version, I really like that it has its own designated spot for laptops, or maybe like if you're using this for school, you could put it notebooks or something in there, but this is super nice and padded. I have another laptop, but it's in another room. So let me just show you, like, here's my planner. This is not a pocket for like really thick things. It's for something thin. So like books, planners, laptops, all that kind of stuff fits into this back section perfectly. Now, let me see here. Love the chunky zipper. I think they're awesome. Again, the large bags also both come with luggage sleeves, which makes them perfect for traveling. I've definitely used these bags a lot for traveling. They're just, I don't know, I find that they're really comfortable, easy to clean, I don't know, fun and vibrant and unique looking bags. I always get compliments on these bags because they're just so different and unique than the normal just faux leather bags. Okay, so here is a Jujube B set. Here is, where did that go? Maybe I left it in here. Yeah, here's the Lily Jade packing cases, which are really, if you know the Lily Jade packing cases, this large one is really nice and big. Let me show you the height of that. You can see there's a lot more room here at the top compared to the medium size that we looked at. Now, let me show you what that looks like inside of here, because let me hold this back. You can see this is a lot taller than the Indi backpack is. So let me show you here what that looks like inside of the Indi. How well do they keep their shape and structure? So this isn't packed with anything, and you can see it's not packed with anything. I feel like they keep their shape really nicely. Yeah, as long as you don't like store it somewhere where it's going to be like all crinkled and crumpled, I think that you should be fine. And I feel like all of them, like, see, this is the small one. It's not packed with anything. It will stand up on its own. They keep their shape really nicely. I think that's also something that I like about them is they're really nice and lightweight, but they don't like fall in on themselves. There's a time and a place for those bags. I do like some of those bags, but yeah, I really do like that these can stand up by themselves. They keep their structure nicely. Let's see here. Okay. All right, so let's show you what these look like inside of here. And then I'll show you what they look like on. And then maybe I'll grab the strap to show you what that would look like on the Indi backpack, so that if you had some sort of extra strap, There's a few different places that I would recommend straps from, but we'll talk about that in a second. So, oh shoot. Okay. So you can see, let me push it back a little bit here. So there's not as much room to the top of the bag as there was inside of the Dakota. So obviously this bag is not as tall, but it definitely has the space because of the rectangular shape. My laptop can fit in here just like it can inside of the Dakota. But like I said, if I am bringing my laptop for like a purpose, if I'm not just throwing it in really quickly, like if I'm bringing my laptop like on a trip or something, I love to bring this bag the most because it has that designated spot for it back here that's nice and padded. Let's show you width-wise what these look like here. Okay, so here's the width-wise. I also think something fun about the Indi backpacks are the zipper pulls. They have the really fun, like long rubber tassels, which also is really fun and unique. But let me show you the sides. They're pretty comparable, but again, the Indi I think is a little bit wider. It's shorter, but it's also, let's see if it's wider this way. I think it is just like a tiny bit wider than the large Dakota. Let me see if a water bottle will fit in here. Yeah, it fits great. I would say I wish that the pocket, like if I was going to put a water bottle here, you can see it's actually almost too big. I think it fits better inside of the medium on the outside because the pocket isn't as wide, so it holds the bottle in better. There's almost like too much room here. You see it kind of flops around because that pocket is like a nice wide pocket. Okay. So let me show you what they look like on. Again, there is the large Indi. Here is the large Dakota. Okay, and if you hang on for 1 second, I will grab a strap to show you what they look like. The Indi backpack looks like with a strap. So you can convert it to be more of like a convertible bag. So you can wear it crossbody or just with the backpack straps. Okay, let me grab the strap really quick. All right, some of my favorite straps are from Lily Jade. So this is one of those, but I think it will look really cute. It's the black and white one. So I think this is going to be really cute with the Dakota or the Indi in the small because it's black. Let me see here. Probably make it a little bit shorter. So as you can see on this one, I feel like it's a little bit, they're a little bit close together. Let's see what that looks like. My chair back here. So it looks like that. They're a little bit close together, but it actually works. Let me put it on crossbody and see if I like that. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I actually don't think it's bad. I thought this was going to be really too tight, but it's actually not too bad there. So if you have some sort of crossbody strap, you could definitely make that work. And I think it looks good on the small version because the small isn't like super tall where it's like hanging really low. So let me see what this looks like on the medium size because I think it's going to be a little bit wider of a gap between the two D-rings. So let's see what that looks like. All right. It actually feels pretty similar to what the small felt like. So, and this one does hang a little bit lower, but it still works. I still think it's okay. Let me show you what that looks like just on one shoulder. That's actually not bad. I like it. I've never tried to put a messenger strap on these D-rings, so that actually works. Cool. Okay, and I think the width of this strap makes it really like nice and like comfortable, and I feel like they could go together really easily. So if you're cool with the like gold hardware mixed with the like gray hardware or the black hardware, I think it works. On the large one, I don't know. I think it's going to be a little bit too hang a little bit too low, but just for fun, let's try it before we end this. Are you able to unbuckle the sides? Yes, you can unbuckle the sides. It will give you a little bit more room on the inside. So let me show you. If I unbuckle these sides here, you get more room at the top. It does change the shape of the bag. I think it's mostly just like a cute feature, but if you unbuckle it, it looks more like that. If you had some sort of strap that had the male end of the buckle, that would be kind of cool. Dagne Dover should totally invent that. Like a strap to go with the Indi backpack that goes on the sides there. That'd be awesome. But yeah, so it changes the shape, but it'll look like that with those kind of buckle tails hanging there, which I don't know if I love that. So I like that you can put these down here. I think it's just like a fun looks feature. But I guess if you're in a bind and you need to throw something else in and you don't have enough room, you can unbuckle those and give yourself more room. All right, so here's what this looks like on the shoulder. It's not too bad, actually. I thought I was not going to like this. It's not bad. It's really okay. All right, let me see what it looks like crossbody. Again, I feel like it's kind of similar to what the medium was. It's not too bad. I feel like my favorite was definitely the small, which I didn't think it would be because I thought the pieces here would be too close together, but they actually weren't bad. So, okay, cool. Well, that's exciting to know that a messenger strap with the Indi backpack actually works and is actually kind of awesome. So these straps here are very comfortable. This is from a company called Lily Jade. I don't know if I can leave stuff in the description here, but since this is the first time I've tried to do a live video, but I will try and leave the links to like Lily Jade in here if you guys are interested in any of these messenger straps. Okay, does anyone else have any more questions for me? Otherwise, I think I'll end this video. It was super fun to do this. Oh gosh, it keeps shaking. I'm sorry. It was super fun to do it this way, to kind of walk through all of these backpacks. If you guys want me to review other things that I have in my collection, maybe like Mita Bay bags, or maybe even like bags from different companies compared to each other, let me know, because then you guys can just ask your questions that way. It might be easier for you. So let's see. I've been debating on getting Dagne Dover. I definitely recommend Dagne Dover. I love them. They're one of my like top 3 favorite bag companies. Yeah, I think they're a good one. They have lots of different options for you as far as materials go as well, because they not only have neoprene stuff, they have like, this is one of like their card cases. This is a canvas. No, not canvas. Yeah, it's not leather. It's a like a faux leather material. And then they also do have leather as well. That's really nice. So they have lots of different options for you there. I really love their neoprene. It's like the first thing that I got from them was the medium Dakota backpack, and I just fell in love from there and decided to try everything from them. So anyways, if there are no more questions, I think we'll end this live video. Thank you guys so much for being here. I wasn't sure if anybody would even show up, so I'm excited that we actually like had some questions, and it was awesome. Have a review of the Indi Small. I do I have a review of the Indie Small? I think I have an unboxing of it, but I don't know if I have a like just review of the Indie backpack. If you guys want a review of just the small Indie backpack and how I pack that up, please let me know. Um, I think it's definitely more of a bag. When I did pack it up, I think it's more of a bag that I will use when my daughter is a little bit older. For some reason, this bag and also the small Dakota, they're just like a little bit too small for all the things that I'm needing for all the things that I'm needing to carry right now. So I find myself grabbing for the mediums and the larges right now while I have toddler children. But as she gets older, which is coming very soon, these will be the bags that I think that I will be carrying more often. Um, so I hope that helps answer your question. Yeah, obviously, I think the medium Indie right now is probably my go-to. Out of all of these bags, this is the one that I grab for right now the most, and I'm not even sure why that is. I just think it's like a not your typical normal backpack look like this bag is. Whoops. Like the Dakota backpack looks more of like a traditional backpack, whereas the Indie just like is very unique looking. And so I think that's probably why I've been grabbing for it. But I found that this size right now for me is what's working best. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for this live. I'll see you guys in my next review. Thank you.